Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to talk about 10 things I wish I knew before starting nursing school. I am a second semester nursing student. I feel like first semester definitely was an adjustment. For those of y'all who are waiting to start your nursing program, congrats. Here are 10 things I hope you all may take away from this video and maybe learn from my mistakes. We are going to be doing a mukbang, my chickie. So yeah, let's dive in. So first things first, I started my program spring 2024. So literally this year I started my program. I am to graduate next December 2025. My first thing that I wish I knew before I started my program was when they said learn how you study the best, they weren't playing. Nursing school is all about how do I study best? How do I learn best? When we started our first semester, one of the activities was to know what your learning style was. We got into groups based on how we learn best. You could be a visual learner, an audible learner, tactile learner. Me personally, I love visuals. I love graphs. I love charts, videos. I'm also a big note taker. Know how to take your notes. No one takes notes how I take notes. I would hear, by the way, this is what I'm having. Grilled chicken sandwich with some fries. So I just took my final, so your girl's hungry. I'm starving. Okay, my head hurts. I need food. Not everybody is gonna take notes like you do. You might try and copy somebody else's way of taking notes, and I'll go ahead and tell you, it's not gonna work out. Learn how you study best. Learn how to take notes the best. If you feel like you would much rather record the lecture and listen to it later and then take notes later, by all means, do what you need to do to pass the class, girl, because when I tell you, it's gonna take you a while to learn how to study. The information itself isn't that complicated if you have a good study ritual. That's my first tip. My second tip, utilize your study group. I like studying by myself. When I started my nursing program, I realized, dang, there's a lot of people getting into study groups. Maybe I should join a study group. Utilize your study group, because there might be some things that other people know that you don't. And don't underestimate it, because it might be on that test, okay? I recommend your study group be anywhere from 2 to 4 people. If you feel like you learn better in bigger groups, by all means. If you feel like it should only be you and another person, by all means. I've studied with one other person and I've done great on exams. I've studied with 4 people and I've done great on my exams. And I will say this, I'm also the type of person that if I don't study by myself first, I can't study with other people, because then I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't feel like I can contribute to my study group. Use your study group. At least have a study group in case you're studying by yourself and then you come across something that you really don't know. You just feel like maybe somebody else might be able to teach it better, because let's be honest, these professors, some of these professors cannot teach. Sometimes you have to teach yourself, and that's fine. It's nursing school. They just be throwing stuff out there sometimes, but at least have a study group to help you and to support you. Let's take a bite of this sandwich for the sriracha. Ooh, yes. I love Chick-fil-A. You gotta hit them with the... Oh. If we could have a Chick-fil-A in heaven, I would be okay. My third tip, manage your time wisely. When I say, just because you start nursing school doesn't mean, oh, I'll just go to the gym whenever. The gym is such a wonderful tool to help you push through nursing school. Yes, you may not be able to go to the gym every single day because you're stuck studying. I understand, I've been there. totally get it. But at the same time, use that source to help you mentally and physically, because you will gain some weight from all that stress and all that eating that nursing school will put on you. Just manage your time wisely. There's a time to study. There's a time to go to the gym. There's a time to do things for yourself. Self-care, people. Do not let that exit the door once you start nursing school, because it's really easy to get stuck in a space where you simply just forget that you have to go to the gym. You stop going outside and take breaks during your study because you want to get this A so hard. Let me go ahead and tell you, I don't know that many straight A nursing school students, okay? I myself am not a straight A nursing school student, and I say that proudly because I have literally busted my butt for a C. That's not to scare y'all, but it's just to say, like, it's okay, you know? But just please don't let yourself go. Take care of yourself. They stress that a lot in nursing school. So know how to manage your time. Know that there's a time and a place for everything, okay? It may not happen in the very beginning how you may want it to, but just make sure that you work on it. It's okay to fail an exam. I've literally failed an exam for the first time. I was a little shook. Like, why did I fail that? I felt like I knew what I was answering. I felt like I knew this stuff. I put in the time to study. I put in the work. I put in the effort. Why did I fail that exam? It's okay. Let it go. You're not gonna ace every exam. Heck, you might not even ace one exam, and that's okay. Listen, it is okay to fail an exam. Don't beat yourself up for it. I failed an exam. Many people have failed exams, and we all moved on together. Learn from your mistakes. Maybe you should be like, okay, what did I do this week differently that maybe I should have been doing? Was I going out more? Did I take notes effectively this time? Like, what did I do? If you don't wipe your tears away and start studying for the next exam, stop crying, stop fussing, get it together, and move on to the next exam. My fifth point that I wish I knew before I started nursing school. Y'all, it's okay to show up at them people's doors and ask for help. Y'all are so embarrassed to show up to office hours. I've been to office hours before, and I walked out completely understanding something that I felt lost before I went to office hours. It's okay to show up during office hours. That's what they're for. I don't understand why people are too cool to show up at the professor's office. The next point is use your resources. I don't know about y'all, but nursing school has made me a very anxious person, very stressed. I don't like it. But, oh my gosh, I just thought of something. Y'all know that TikTok with Kevin Gates where he's like, why the fuck did this have to happen to me? But see, when you change your perspective.
Something bad happened. Why the fuck this had to fucking happen to me right now? But they say when you change your perspective, that's when miracles happen.
That's how I feel about being anxious and stressed in nursing school, because you can actually use that to get accommodations. You can get testing accommodation and have them approved, and then now all of a sudden, every time you have exams, you go to a designated area called like a testing center. You can go in there and take your exam and be fine. You get extra time, less people, you get more room to yourself, and you're not rushed. You don't have to look at everybody else whenever they're done rushing out the door. You got all the time in the world. Maybe not all the time in the world, but you get extra time. Use your resources, y'all. It'll help you out in the long run. My next point, and this might vary from school to school, but my school, we have a association of nursing students. It's like a little school group that you can join. We also have a big Discord group chat that all the semester students are in, and we kind of like, we'll chat in there sometimes about questions we have for the next semester, tips, tricks. People will share their notes, their charts. Use resources. Once again, Join groups. Don't be afraid to meet upperclassmen. I know me personally, don't be afraid to help those who are a semester under you. Be that person you wish you had in first semester. My next point, I cannot stress this enough. Go to bed. I understand we have to study a lot, we have work, some of us work as techs. Go to bed, please. Because when you are tired and you're stressed and you're anxious and you don't sleep, guess what? All that becomes tired, anxious, overwhelmed, stress times 2. The less and less you sleep, the more miserable you're going to feel. And they stress this a lot when you first start your program. Work issues, what is going on in my life that is keeping me from going to bed? Sleep is so important. Sleep is literally life. Your body repairs itself when you sleep. You need sleep. So please do not say, oh, it's okay, I got 4 hours of sleep last night. That's not right. Personally, have had sleep issues before. Been there, done that. I don't want to go back to that. That was the most horrible month of my entire life. Y'all, lack of sleep is not good for you. It can lead to other chronic conditions that I promise you don't want. Make sure you're eating good. Make sure you're sleeping good. Point blank period. Next. Y'all, I have met such wonderful people in my program. I love them so much. They're so supportive. They understand what I'm going through. We understand what we're going through. It's just great. And before this program, didn't really have a lot of friends. I've had a few close friends, but they weren't necessarily around me, so I was kind of new to everything. I didn't really know anybody, but nursing school, you will literally make some of the best friends. Honestly, some of your lifelong friends will be in your program. So if you're new to the area, if this is your first time maybe in college, y'all, don't be scared to put yourself out there. No one is you, and you are no one. That's the best thing that I could say to you. Be yourself, encourage those around you, meet new people. Don't be afraid to jump around from different groups. If you feel like you really don't fit in with one of them, that's fine. But I wish somebody would have said to me, hey, you're about to meet some of your lifelong friends. No one really prepares you for that moment, but I'm just so grateful and so blessed that I could meet some of the most wonderful people that I've met in my life. And these people are so reliable. They always show up for me. They're honestly so great. That is definitely one of my pros of this semester. And last but certainly not least, it's okay to have fun. There, I said it. I don't know why social media makes nursing school seem like it's this robotic thing. I understand we have a very tight schedule, but y'all, it's okay to have fun. It's okay to go out with your friends. It's okay to have a drink here and there. It is okay. Don't shy away from putting yourself out there and hanging out with other people. I would say when I first started, I wasn't really having fun. So focused on studying and passing that I totally let go of myself social wise. Like, I felt like I didn't have a social life. I was still meeting some people, and so I didn't really have much to do. I didn't really have people to really hang out with, so it was kind of isolating. And I will say that sometimes that is a good thing, because it can allow you to fully focus on you and passing and getting amazing grades. But at the same time, please do not isolate yourself from people. I promise you, other people, if you ask them to go hang out, 9 times out of 10 they'll say, yeah, we can go hang out. I mean, dang, I mean, you guys could even go for a walk, go to a coffee shop and study together. I mean, you don't have to isolate yourself, okay? Take that from me. I have been having so much more fun this semester than the first semester. So yeah, just don't forget that important part of your social life, hanging out with people and having fun. even though this may seem like a super long journey, it's actually really short. And I just hope that you all enjoy your journey in nursing school. It's definitely one to remember, but honestly, just make the most out of your journey. Enjoy all the good and all the bad times. Nursing school has definitely taught me a lot of managing, a lot of self-care, a lot of patience, and a lot of trust. You have to trust in yourself, and you have to know that you will get through this. But y'all, don't rush it, okay? Because honestly, I don't want it to end. Like, is that crazy? Am I crazy for saying that? Like, I don't want nursing school to end. Like, honestly, I'm not ready to graduate yet. I know I still have 2 more semesters, but still, like, just think about it. Like, you know, once y'all graduate and start working, y'all aren't gonna see each other as much no more. Y'all aren't gonna have these cute little study groups, and y'all aren't gonna meet up no more for like study sessions. So just enjoy it while you can. Sit in the moment. And just enjoy it, and just take care of yourself. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end. Feel free to comment if you have any other advice for those who might be starting their nursing program. If you're about to graduate, let me know how you felt throughout your nursing journey, throughout your nursing school journey. And yeah, I'm super excited to post more content on my YouTube channel. I know I've been super MIA, but I definitely do want to start posting more. For those of you who don't really know me, huge health and wellness enthusiast. I'm all about holistic things. I'm all about self-care. I'm all about spirituality, physical health, mental health, etc. I'm super excited to grow my YouTube channel. This has been something that I've always wanted to do, and you know what? Sometimes you have to push yourself to do things that you don't want to do. And sometimes, word of advice, the things you don't want to do the most are the things you should be doing the most. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.